Good morning, Wilshire.
Good morning.
I am going to invite Shauna Lewis and Emily Rhodes to come join me. We made it a little trickier for you today with the Wilshire wins. There you go. Shauna and Emily are with us today from New Orleans. They are coordinators with a program that is called In Deed and Truth, and you can learn a little bit more about that in your tapestry. We are so excited to have them here. They're doing a site visit with our Wilshire cohort in this program, which consists of me, Lewis Moore, Margaret Rice, Juliana Moore, and Shelby Patterson. We're so glad you're here. And just to get us started, would you let us know a little bit about what In Deed and Truth is and why it was developed?
Well, good morning. Thank you for having us. My name is Shauna Lewis. In Deed and Truth is a collaboration between our organizations, the St. Charles Center for Faith in Action and E Pluribus Unum, both based in New Orleans. And it's a program that recognizes that so many churches and faith institutions have been doing a lot of work to figure out how do we move differently, how do we build more relationships, how do we do work towards reconciliation. And so in speaking with faith leaders that we collaborate with and hearing that so many had similar concerns about we have motivation, we have interest, but we don't know what the steps are or where to begin, we thought we worked with them to think about what would you need, what tools, and came up with this program. And it's designed to start with beginning with history to get a good perspective internally of where you've been and where you currently are as an institution, and then using that to identify whether there is internal work that should be done for the church before looking outwardly. And much of our conversations led to the fact that usually there are some internal things that if those conversations were had with congregation and with leaders ahead of time, and then the congregation could together move forward in building a plan, it made it a lot easier and more effective to achieve the visions that the church has had.
Wonderful, great explanation. Thank you so much. What should our Wilshire folks expect to experience out of this process? What do we hope that we gain from this?
Good morning. We really hope that this is a fully interactive and collaborative process. It's led by a small committee, and that committee is gaining tools and resources and guides in the work, but we really want everyone to be a part of this work. We know that if an institution is to change, it can't just be a small group doing all the work. We know that each of us has a part to play. Like the Bible says, we're many members, one body. And so we understand that everyone here has a unique story that they bring into this place, and they make up the story of this whole church. And so that means looking at history, that means looking at communications, policy, how we move in the community, but also how we interact with each other. So if you have particular gifts or skills or interests, we want you to connect with the committee and maybe even say, I don't know how this can fit in the work, but I want to be part of it because we want it to truly reflect the beauty of this body.
Thank you. What are your hopes from this weekend, from today and tomorrow? What would you like to learn about Wilshire? What do you want to leave with?
Well, we've had a great start so far. Our hope with each of these site visits is really to get a chance to understand and know the context that each church is working with. So we get a chance to see your members and engage with them in a very structured setting once a month. But it means so much more, not only because we just so much enjoy the company and getting to know you, but it also allows us to see, oh, this is the deeper context of this particular church. These are challenges of the community. These are particular populations or issues that are important. So as we look at our resources that we can impart as part of the program, it helps us to better understand and to ask more pointed questions of your committee. What is useful? What should we share?
Would you like to add anything, Emily?
Sure. Yeah, I think like Shauna said, we spend time monthly with the committee on Zoom, so this is just a good chance to be in person. There's something about spending some focused time together that allows conversation to build and develop that we can't really do in our limited sessions. So we're just here to get to know y'all and be a support.
Thank you. We are so glad you're here. It is so nice to see people in real life and not on just a tiny little square every month. And Wilshire, we are looking forward to bringing this program to you this summer. We will have opportunities for you to interact and engage with some of the history that we have learned and that we will display. And then we will be leading some listening sessions to talk through where we have been, where we are, and where we hope to go in regards to racial equity as a congregation out in the city. So thank you both, and thank you, Wilshire.